Greetings everyone, my name is Melboni Malati alias Edwin and my metric card is 2023-209-192. Today I will present about photosynthesis and respiration. In this presentation, I will talk about introductions, what is cellular photosynthesis, stages of photosynthesis, what is the cellular respiration, stages of cellular respiration, comparison, and the last is the summary. Okay, let's move into introduction. Photosynthesis and cellular respirations are key biological processes that sustains life on Earth. Plants and other organisms use photosynthesis to harness sun, water, and carbon dioxide to make energy-rich glucose molecules and oxygen. This oxygen is then used by cells of organisms to break glucose back down through respiration to transfer its stored energy for use in the cells in the form of ATP molecules. Today, we will explore how plants capture energy and what exactly cells do with that energy. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis utilizes photons from sunlight to energize electrons from water, generating photons gradients that drives ATP synthase and reducing power in the form of NADPH. Solar energy is captured through photons absorptions by specialized pigments like chlorophyll and within photosystems embedded the thylakoid membranes of chloroplasts. Photolysis of water provides electrons and release oxygen gas as a byproduct which later enables aerobic respiration in cellular organisms. There are two stages of photosynthesis. The stage 1 is the light-dependent reactions involves photon capture and charge separations to produce ATP and NADPH, which will power subsequent carbon fixation step. Stage 2, photosynthesis of pigment molecules in the photosystems extracts electrons from water while photosystems privileges this electron supply using light energy transfer along an electron transport chain. Next, the Calvin-Benson cycles incorporates CO2 into organic three-carbon sugar via the carbonations of the 5-carbon acceptor molecule RUBP, which is catalyzed by the enzyme RUBICHO. What is cellular respiration? Cellular respiration extracts chemical energy stored in glucose synthesized through photosynthesis via controls stepwise oxidative fractions dehydrogenating glucose intermediates while transporting electrons through carriers, eventually reducing O2 as the final electron acceptor, converting glucose chemical energy into cell-usable ATP energy. Stage of cellular respiration. There are three stages of cellular respiration. Stage 1 is glycolysis, particularly oxidases glucose in cytosols, generating some ATP and electrons carriers like NADH. Stage 2, the Krebs cycles further oxidases glucose derivatives, removing electrons to carriers and releasing CO2. And the final stage is the electrons transport chain utilize those donate electrons to pump protons powering ATP synthase to generate most of the ATP, capturing the glucose chemical energy. Comparison between photosynthesis and cellular respiration is photosynthesis involves light-dependent reactions harnessing solar energy to split water and fix carbon dioxide into energy-rich carbohydrate molecule. Meanwhile, aerobic respirations utilize oxygen to break bonds with sugar molecules like glucose through a series of controlled oxidative steps in order to transfer solar chemical energy into biological energy currency like ATP. Next one, photosynthesis. Organisms like plants capture photons from sunlight using light-absorbing pigments concentrated within photoreceptor complex and thylakoid membranes inside chloroplast. This light energy excites and energizes electrons extracted from the water, which fools protons, guardians for ATP synthesis. Secular respirations instead relies on the gradual oxidation of organic fuel sources by stripping electrons stepwise through glycolytic cytosolic reactions, Krebs cycles, dehydrogenations, and mitochondrial electrons transport change for ATP generation. Conclusion. In summary, plants absorb sunlight in the chloroplast to make sugar from carbon dioxide and water, called photosynthesis. The sugar produced have energy stored inside the living things need. By taking in oxygen, cell can break down plant sugar like glucose through cellular respirations to release usable energy. Photosynthesis allows light energy to get converted into sustaining food. Respiration makes that food energy available as ATP molecules. Now I better grasp how sunlight gets transformed into chemical energy on Earth to power organisms from plants that provide food and oxygen to animals relying on it. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.